Welcome back to Miss Kelly's Book Nook. Today is episode 2 in our Narwhal and Jelly series. Today's book is called Super Narwhal and Jelly Jolt, written and illustrated by Ben Clanton. Now remember in our previous episode when we explored the back of the book? Check this out. We have a whole new cartoon and some new interesting information about our author-illustrator. Ben Clanton, aka Clantoons, is faster than a stationary bullet, more powerful than a toy locomotive, and can make silly stories like this one and Eisner Award winner Narwhal, Unicorn of the Sea. There's Superfly! Superfied! Superfried? There's Super Narwhal and Jelly Jolt. So, what kind of adventures do you think Narwhal and Jelly are going to have in this book? Let's find out. A super start. Ahoy, Jelly! Hey, Narwhal, what's up? I was just about to go for a swim. After that, I'll have something for lunch, probably a waffle, and then... What do you think he's gonna do? I'm gonna become a superhero! What? Narwhal, you can't just become a superhero. It takes a lot to be a superhero. Like what? Well, for a start, superheroes have super outfits. How about this? Whoa! Okay, so you look really good, but do you have a super name? How about Super Narwhal? Catchy, but what about a secret identity? G'day. Ack! Who are you? I'm Clark Parker Wayne, a wealthy and eccentric trillionaire, also known as Super Narwhal's secret identity. Okay, I'll admit you've got an amazing secret identity. Let's see, what else? You're going to need a sidekick. Yep, a really super friend. Who? Shark? Octopus? Turtle? You, of course. Really? Super. But what should my name be? Sting? Blue Lightning? No, I've got it. Jelly Jolt, the super sidekick. I came up with that name because my super ability is... Oh no! Narwhal, what's your superpower? Can you turn invisible? I'll try. Can you see me? Yep. Super strength? This is one rock solid rock. Can you fly? Breathe fire? Anything? I can hold my breath for a really long time. I don't think that counts. Narwhal, you can't be a superhero without a superpower. I'm sure I'll come up with something. But first, there is something super important to do. Save the world? What do you think is super important? Swoosh! Eat lunch! What do you think he's gonna have for lunch? Nom nom nom. I think waffles are my super weakness. So that's the end of our first story. Let's explore our first activity. Hi guys! Maybe you can tell by the way I'm dressed what your activity is for today. You're going to turn yourself into a superhero. I am Captain Catnip, and this is my super sidekick, Tiny Tail. So what I want you to do is to create your own superhero costume. Here's my lovely gray blanket that matches my sidekick that I wrapped around myself like a cape. I made myself some cat ears. So come up with a costume with a name. Like I said, I'm Captain Catnip. Who is your sidekick and what is their name? So you met my sidekick, Tiny Tail, who's off fighting crime now. And let's also come up with your secret identity. And so my secret identity is none other than the crazy cat lady. What do you think, huh? And Captain Catnip's superpower is spreading warm fuzzies to all those around. So what is your superhero name, costume, secret identity, sidekick with name, and of course, what is your superpower? Have some fun. We interrupt this episode of Miss Kelly's Book Nook to bring you a special report about super sea creatures. Real sea creatures with real super awesome abilities. The mimic octopus can change its color, shape, and movements to look like other sea life, such as snakes, lionfish, stingrays, and jellyfish. Stop copying me! Stop copying me! Dolphins sleep with only half of their brain and with one eye open to watch for threats. Dolphins can also see inside many animals by using sound waves. I see you had a waffle for lunch. Blue whales are one of the loudest animals on Earth. Hi! No need to shout. Crabs can regrow claws or legs if they lose one in a fight. You're missing a claw! It'll grow back. Flying fish can glide up to 400 meters, 1,300 feet, and travel at speeds of more than 70 kilometers per hour. That's 43 miles per hour. Even faster, though, is the sailfish, which can reach speeds of up to 110 kilometers per hour. That's 68 miles per hour. Eat my bubbles! Zoom! We now return you to your regularly scheduled episode of Miss Kelly's Book Nook. Time for story number 2 from Super Narwhal and Jelly Jolt. Narwhal, you're a superstar! Ahoy, Star! What's up? Not me. I'd like to be up there, in the sky, a real star. Sounds stellar. Maybe I am a real star, but I fell to Earth and hit my head or something, and now I don't remember. Maybe. Want me to try throwing you up there? Okay. Fling, plop. Didn't go very far, did he? Sorry, I forgot super strength isn't my superpower. That's okay. What is? I don't know yet, but I'm sure it'll be super. Probably. I've got an idea. Let's borrow Octopus's cannon and blast you up there. Okay. Boom! Don't try this at home, kids. Do you think you'll make it? Splash. That was a blast! But it didn't work. We could build a rocket ship. I bet that would get you up there. Stellar! Do you know how to build a rocket ship? Not so much. Me neither. Do you know how to build a rocket ship? Sigh. I wish I could be a real star. That's it! We'll wish you up there. Wish on what? You! I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Do you think I'll make it this time? Poof! See you, star! Hi! Howdy! Last time I saw you, you were shooting off somewhere. All right, it's time for our second activity today, which is our special toilet paper tube craft for the day. So in the story, Narwhal, You're a Superstar, Narwhal helps a lost star get back up into the sky. Do you know what a group of stars is called? Particularly one that's in a specific formation? Maybe paints a picture? If you said constellation, you're right. A long, long time ago, people would look up into the night sky and they would notice how the stars seemed to be in the same places in relationship to each other. So they started playing an old school connect the dots and turned them into pictures in the sky. And one of the things they used it for was to help them find their way at night when they were sailing their ships at sea. So today we're going to make a special constellation stargazing tube. Now I found this activity on a special blog called Playground Park Bench. I'll put the link in the description down below. But your tube is going to look something like this, or however you choose to decorate it. This is just a simple toilet paper tube. And I chose to make mine look like the night sky, so I covered it in black construction paper and then put little star stickers on it. But you could choose to decorate yours however you want. Now, on this blog, they have these really cool printouts of these constellations. So like here's an example. This one's a lion and this one's an archer. But they have all different kinds. And you want to print them out on cardstock because you want something that the light cannot shine through. And then you're going to take a pin, be very careful, pin or a thumbtack or something, and with each of the little dots, you're going to poke a hole all the way through the card. So then you take your tube and you hold your constellation card on one end. Now I chose to tape mine down just to make it easier to hold for the video, but you could just, if you had an extra hand, you could just hold it there. And you take a flashlight, you could use your cell phone or a simple handheld flashlight. You turn it on and you shine it through the tube and you can see the constellation. Now it is kind of hard to see because there's a lot of light in this room and that makes it good for filming, but not so much for showing things like this. But you can see a little bit of it and see how it kind of shines through. So that's what I'd like for you guys to do, is to make your own constellation stargazing tube, and you can paint constellations on the wall or your friend's shirt or really anything you point it at. And a bonus on this blog is this other printout where you can make your own constellations. See what kind of different combinations you can come up with. And while you're having fun with those, why don't you check your local library for some other books on constellations, like Zoo in the Sky by Jacqueline Mitten or Starry Skies by Samantha Chagolin. Really, really cool books, and there are plenty others out there. So have some fun learning about constellations, and I'll see you in our next story. We will return you to Miss Kelly's Book Nook right after this Super Waffle and Strawberry Sidekick cartoon by Narwhal and Jelly. Oh no! A giant butter blob is attacking the city! Roar! Eek! Mommy! Yip, yip, yip! Super Waffle and Strawberry Sidekick to the rescue! It's spreading everywhere. Let's take a slice out of that blob. We're going to cream you, butter blob. Thwack. But soon, Super Waffle and Strawberry Sidekick find themselves in a slippery situation. I think we're going to have to eat it. No way! It's gone bad. It'll make us slick. I mean sick. I've got a butter idea. Time to call in reinforcements. Oh, Mr. Sun, please shine down on me. That's it. Turn up the heat. I'm melting. Melting. Thanks, Mr. Sun. You make the world a brighter place. Very good thinking. Roar. Oh no! Looks like we're stuck with a new pickle. Super Waffle and Strawberry Sidekick to the rescue. To be continued. We now return you to your regularly scheduled episode of Miss Kelly's Book Nook. Welcome back for story number 3 from Super Narwhal and Jelly Jolt. Super Narwhal versus Blue Jelly, aka the superpower. Uh-oh, that is one blue jelly. Sounds like a job for... Say it with me. Super Narwhal! Ahoy, Jelly Jolt. What's wrong? Did someone steal your mustache? Mustache? I've never had a mustache, Super Narwhal. Too bad. You'd look really great with a mustache. Is that why you're blue? Because you've never had a mustache? Huh? It has nothing to do with a mustache. Did you accidentally set your hair on fire? Hair? Fire? We're underwater. Did a bubble call you a blue-footed booby? Or did a pirate pig poke you? Or maybe you got stuck in a tuba. Or did that mustache you've never had set your hair on fire, stick you in a tuba, and a pirate pig called you a blue-footed booby? Yarr! Poke! Ow! You're a blue-footed booby. Now you're just being ridiculous. So what is wrong? I forget. Super Narwhal, you're one super friend. Oh, wait, now I remember. Crab made fun of my outfit. He called me Jelly Dolt. He's probably just jealous. I bet Crab wants to be a superhero too. This is a job for Super Narwhal and Jelly Jolt. Huh? What are we gonna do? Call Crab a blue-footed booby? Maybe we should just leave him alone. Jelly Jolt, we're going to do exactly what my great-great-great-great-grandpapa Nautilus the Narwhal always said. Do unto otters. Or something like that. We're going to make Crab a superhero. What? Really? How? You don't even have a superpower yet. Ahoy, Crab! Prepare to be superfied! Huh? Super fried? Beat it, Jelly Dolt. Scram, super whatever. I don't have time for your nonsense. Kapow! Wow, cool! Meet the Claw, aka Super Snap. Whoa, I can't believe it. Your superpower is to bring out the super in others. Pretty much. Now, let's go spread some superness. Superfy! And that's our third story from Super Narwhal and Jelly Jolt. Check out our last activity for the day. All right, it's time for our third activity today. So, in our last story, Super Narwhal learns that his superpower is actually to bring out the super in others. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to identify what super qualities you have and find out what super qualities your friends have and give them a call or write them a letter and tell them how super they are to you. For example, remember at the very beginning when I said my superpower was spreading warm fuzzies? Well, that's because I have compassion, which means I care a lot about other people. And I can tell you that one of my best friends, also known as my mother, one of her super qualities is that she is a very good listener, and I can always talk to her when I want to. And she knows this too, so I tell her all the time. So, what super qualities do you have, and what super qualities do your friends have, and how can you show them how super they are to you? Write a letter, call them, make a comic book, whatever you want to do. Spread the super in others. Today's discussion is about being kind to one another. The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Or, as Super Narwhal put it, do unto otters. In the third story of Super Narwhal and Jelly Jolt, Crab wasn't being very nice to Jelly Jolt. Perhaps it was because Crab felt left out and wanted to be included. Have a discussion with your kids about being nice to one another and bullying and how it feels to be excluded from others or how it feels when people call you names. And what can you do to stop that from happening? What can you do if you see someone else being mean to somebody? Have a discussion with your kids about what it truly means to do unto otters. All right, it's bonus activity time. So Narwhal and Jelly and all of their friends live in the ocean, a saltwater climate. So our bonus activity is salt painting. Now let me just tell you that art was not my best subject, but I still thoroughly enjoy making art anyway. So what you're going to do is take a piece of paper and draw a design on it using glue. And then cover that design all over with salt and dump off the excess in the garbage can, not on the floor, and let it dry. Once it dries, take out your watercolor paints. That's your regular paints that come in that little tray and they have those little dried parts of paint and you dip your paintbrush in the water and rub it on. So then once you choose your color, you dab it on the salt and you can watch the watercolor just absorb into the salt. So here is my artistic version of Narwhal and Jelly. What do you think? I chose with a more colorful version, but it turned out okay. And I certainly had a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you will too. And our bonus Narwhal craft and jellyfish craft. So for Narwhal, I was super excited. Found this YouTube video, and again, we'll put a link down below. And I found, are you ready for this? An origami narwhal. How stinking cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love him so much. And literally this is made with a Post-it note, a marker, and a pair of scissors. Now technically, if you want a fun fact, origami that you have to make a cut with is actually called kirigami, not origami. Origami is folding only. Kirigami uses folding and cutting to make a shape. So when you can actually say that you make a narwhal kirigami, you can really show off your smarts, but so cute. And I have to say, this is probably my favorite jellyfish that I made. It's a little similar in design to our coffee filter jellyfish that we made yesterday, but a little more complex. So I have a bowl, just a regular paper bowl, and I took some tissue paper squares and some Mod Podge. Now all that Mod Podge is really is just glue that's watered down. So if you don't have any Mod Podge, just get some glue and add a little bit of water to it. And then you just paint the bowl with the glue mixture, put a piece of tissue paper on it, and run the brush over it again, and it creates this super cool effect here, and it gets all glossy and pretty. Now I chose, because it hangs, I chose to cover the bottom and the top, but maybe you just want to cover the top, you can do that. And just like we did with the coffee filter, we poked some holes at the top, and we attach a little piece of string to hang it. Now, of course, like I said yesterday, I didn't have any fishing line to sort of make it look like it was suspended in midair, but that would have been even cooler. And then just ribbon for the tentacles, super cute. And you could use giant googly eyes, but I didn't have any. So basically I just cut some circles, or ovals rather, out of some white cardstock, and then I drew on some eyes, and I actually think they're kind of cuter. But this was super fun to make. A little messy, but hey, that's okay. Especially at a time like this, and we can take our time making some really cool crafts. So that's all for this episode of Miss Kelly's Book Nook. So we'll see you next time with our 3rd edition of Narwhal and Jelly. And remember, videos are good. One-on-one is better. Read with your kids. See you next time. Bye.